Mr. Beast? Is Mr. Beast here? Can Mr. Beast show himself? Does he follow One Piece? Or did he drop it after Wano? As so many else have, according to the factual statistical sales that Rogers Base brought up during the stream, but was gaslit into believing that apparently sales don't reflect popularity at all. Who knew? Someone tell all business owners across the world, sales no longer reflect popularity. Sales are just an arbitrary figment of our imagination. They're a social construct. They reflect nothing. Did you know a series is actually more popular when its sales are in the gutter? Only in One Piece. Only Oda fans. Remuge6 says, One Piece doesn't have a shiny new seasonal anime, bruh. Let me say this. How is it that anytime... Okay, here's the One Piece... I gotta pull up Microsoft Paint. Alright? Does this require Microsoft Paint? It probably does. Okay? Alright. Alright. Let me just illustrate something to you guys. Okay? So, on the one hand, what happens? Okay? Something big happened. Something big happened a few years ago. Does anyone remember what happened a few years ago? It was really, really a big deal. Okay? 2000, maybe it's 20, 2020, 19, something like that. Huge deal. All right? Demon Slayer passes One Piece in sales. Groundbreaking. Crazy, insane. No one expected this to happen. I was shocked personally. I didn't know. For the record, I'm never somebody that really says that sales reflect quality or whatever, but this is pretty big. Sales do reflect popularity, though. All right? Sales do reflect popularity. It is absurd to argue anything otherwise. All right? So, 2019, Demon Slayer passes One Piece in sales. So, the argument that comes up out of this is what? One Piece fans counter argument. What is it? Wait, why'd I do that? I can do an arrow. One Piece fans counter argument. It is that sales are just because they have a good anime. If One Piece had a good anime, it would be best in sales #1, right? That's what everybody said, right? Russian says Toko Tama, also please collab with Murphy and fight. Physically? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I come out looking good in that. But I do think that, at the very least, we definitely disagreed on the scabbards, but I think it was very respectful all around. So I don't think anybody got, at least during the time that I was there, even though there were clearly differing opinions, I don't think anybody got, like, mad or upset about anything, all right? So this is what we heard back then. Sales are just because they have a good anime. If One Piece had a good anime, it would be best in sales, all right? So now, fast forward to current year. What year is it? I forget, but it's a few years later. And One Piece fans claim One Piece has the best anime ever. The anime is peak quality now. Wano anime is goated. And in fact, they all point to one episode in particular, which is what? 1015. Correct? All of this is true? All right? But at the same time, what's happening? What's happening? At the same time, 2022, right? One Piece sales are god-awful, worst ever. So, brings me to my big question. How do these things make sense? This arrow is not going the direction I want. How does this make sense, huh? So Demon Slayer passes One Piece in sales, but the sales are, okay, supposedly that doesn't count because it's just because they have a good anime. If One Piece had a good anime, it'd be the best in sales. Oh, what's this? Wano has the best anime ever? Oh my god, it's so good. Have you seen 1015? It's the best shit ever. wow, somehow One Piece sales are worse than ever. But according to the logic you guys spelled out for me before, if the anime is the best ever, then the sales will be the best ever. So the anime, what, has no correlation to sales now? Or is the anime just not that good? It's one of these things doesn't add up here, okay? Because you can't be on one hand like, okay, Demon Slayer's more popular than One Piece. Oh, well, that's just because they've got a good anime. And then on the flip side, you're like, well, you know, One Piece's anime is better than ever. It's like, well, the sales are lower than ever. So on the one hand, it's like, either the anime is not that good, that's one option, or flip side, One Piece's anime is better than ever, but turns out that has nothing to do with the actual popularity of the manga if people are not actually vibing with the manga. Meaning that the excuse for Demon Slayer passing One Piece was in the first place not really that accurate. Anyway. We're done with the Microsoft Paint. Supreme Pirate King says, to be fair, Demon Slayer sales were heavily based on back issues / volume sales, not One Piece. That is true. I know there's more nuance and context to this, but it's like people really fucking bend over backwards to argue that One Piece is somehow more popular now than ever before, when it's like the single metric you would use for that shows that it's blatantly not true. Ashraf Suarez says, Mort, you're reaching. Do you understand how much of a reach it is? This is not a reach, okay? This is not a reach. You know how much of a reach it is to claim that a series whose sales have plummeted is actually experiencing the best time ever in the story's history. That is a reach. The arguments that people put out to say that One Piece is actually more popular than ever right now, when the sales reflect the exact opposite, those are like, I think a reach is not, it's like a Luffy style reach. That's what you would call a reach, right? Like you would need a fucking rubber fruit to make some of the stretches that these people are making.